Okay, you know who this is. It's your buddy, and I look a little better today, probably wearing this hat. And I'm fixing to go to church because tonight is when the church gets together and practices music for singing at nursing homes. Anyhow, you know me, as I said before, I'm the motorcycle, I'm the, how do I put that? The cowboy biker minister without a bike. And you can jot that down. You can say that's what it is. You can say anything you want to, but right now I'm considering myself the cowboy biker minister without the bike. And my name is Isaac David Bregman, and I'm about to go. When you do certain things at churches, if your church is a laid back church, but they still take God seriously, you can go to certain functions at church and be wearing a hat. And I've got on some, yep, gray dress pants. Now them shoes and flip flops, I'll change them into some different shoes because, I'm one of those apartment living, flip flop wearing, cowboy biker minister without a bike. I'll wear cowboy boots. I'll wear any kind of shoes. But the point is, folks, I just want to let you know I was about to go and, bless us for what we're doing. And I think that I'm going to have a talk with my mom this evening because she goes to that church too, and some other folks that I can trust and tell them what I've been pondering over and going over in my mind about that other ministry story. And if we all say the same thing, I think tomorrow I'm just going to do the thing that God originally wanted me to do to start with Him. I should have done that to start with, but I let my head get out of control with the fact that I was all into something, and when I was all into it, it was like I wanted to do it. I wanted to do it so badly. But then when I seen what was happening, because some of them in that group were acting a certain way, like they weren't that into it. It was a group ministry thing, and some of the ones that were ahead of it didn't look to me like they were all into it, especially the president. And I decided, well, you're telling about if you finally become a member of the group, how you can have to pay so much money. And I'm thinking, you got to pay money for everything in the world. And God said, pay your tithes, and that's what you should do for Him financially. But yet, I understand you got to have money to have a church and all that. But what's the deal with these people talking about having folks come to you, talking to you about, hey, let's raise money, let's do this and that for raising money? I don't mind doing that. I don't mind having fundraisers, but I do mind it when you let your fundraisers be more important than God. Now, if you let your fundraisers be for God, yes. But if you let your fundraisers be more important than God, no. And when you start talking about, you know, pay this, pay that, once you become a member, you get to looking at like, maybe I don't need to be that way because I like spending money the way God told me to spend money. But beyond that, I don't want to spend money in no other way than what God said. So, God bless you folks, and I hope to see y'all soon. I know this was short, but I just want to let you know that pray for me. You know who I am, and if you love me, pray for me. Also, I said it, pray for PewDiePie, Felix. I'm not sure if this is his real last name or if it's just the way it sounds or how, but some people have been calling his last name Shellberg. It's spelled a little different than the way it sounds. Also, pray for Markiplier. Pray for all the YouTubers out there because everybody needs Jesus. And even though I may watch these guys and they may say some bad words, it gives me a reason to pray more for these people. I don't support their bad language. I just support the fact that the more videos like that I see, the more prayers I can give out to the world. So don't take me as a sinner. Take me as a man trying to straighten his life up. And if you see me and want to talk to me in public somewhere, do so. But make sure it's for autographs. Don't be pulling no John Lennon mess on me because you know what? God said that Mark Chapman dude, he's getting his day. He's getting his day in court. And we ain't talking about man's court. We talking about God's court. And when he gets in God's court, his punishment is hell. So I know John Lennon was what he was, but I really believe that John Lennon could have seen the Lord. John Lennon could have got saved. But how are we supposed to know that? We don't know that no more because, I bet you right now, if Paul McCartney really doesn't have that Alzheimer's and that was all a way to sell them magazines, if he was a normal-minded man and I met him, I'd ask him what he thinks of God because John Lennon said, John Lennon said about Jesus Christ. I mean, maybe he meant that people thought they were more important than Jesus because of the way they were acting, but it just looked like John was supporting people talking that way. And also, Paul, you better, if you like Jesus, keep your beliefs away from the beliefs of John Lennon, even if John is dead. Hey, and Ringo, what was your religious beliefs? I mean, come on, folks. We got to understand it. Every star needs to be able to be open about their beliefs. I tried to start a group on Facebook, but it didn't ever work out where stars could get on there and be open about their religious beliefs, but it didn't work out too well, so because no one joined. So I figured, well, stars of music and other things, please come out and say what you think of God. Please be open. Don't be scared of it. Well, I better let y'all go. Have a nice day and God bless you.